Actually, I already used that song for BRB one other time, but I just love it a lot. It's like, it's crazy. It's like going from the swamp area to the mansion area, and it mixes the theme of the two, and it's so like cool. Rayman 3 probably would be my favorite Rayman game if like that was the first one that I met. But I still like the UbiArt games just a little bit more, despite you know how it is. Here we are. We're finally playing Rayman Legends. I've played this on the channel before, and I've already gave my thoughts on this game plenty over the course of just many times. And it's that I like this game a lot. It was my first Rayman game, but I think it just has so much bloat and so much bullshit in it that it's like a game that I hate while I also like it a lot. It's kind of crazy and scary, but anyway, we'll get into all of the things now that we're actually playing it. And I think the game's kind of low. How's the volume? I need to know. It seems small. I'll leave it on 30. I'll leave it on 30. Tell me how this is compared to my voice. I've been noticing. I think I need a new mic. My mic seems to be like blowing out. It's like if I speak too loud or like yell, it goes a bit like it like peaks. I guess it like gets loud on your ears. It's unfortunate. Hello Sadie. Hello Tommy. What's up? Have extreme bias for this game. I've heard it like described as like a very good level pack, which I guess I can kind of see that, because like it's a game that has like no story or personality of its own, but it's like a good like chunk of levels in it. The levels that aren't Murphy. We'll get into it. Also, this game has a very cool thing where it does not save your like bindings. So like here I made it be on keyboard, but every single time you restart this game, you have to rebind these because they go back to being the default, and that is such like a deeply abysmal, like stupid oversight, and it just angers me so much. There's like, this game is like death by 1,000 cuts. It's like it has many little problems in it, but like so many little problems in it that it starts to actually bog it down for me. Hello Guzman, what's up? Rayman is now no origin. There's like a mod for origins, a new like mod that like converts the movement to be more like this game's, which this game has the better movement, and I want to check that out very soon. I don't know, maybe after like I already beat this one. I think I can beat this game like, I don't know, maybe like 4 streams if I'm doing back to origins. It's a very tiny game, but anyway, let's get into it. You never saw the settings menu? I'm about to like delete my 100% progress save file that I had, because this game doesn't let you have like 3 save files like Origins, which is just so stupid. Never saw the settings menu? Yeah, this is a kind of a bad part also. Oh yeah, right, they speak. I don't even like this intro over the Origins one. Because at least as much as the Origins intro doesn't have like any story in it, at least it's all like wacky visual like storytelling. Here they just like info dump to you, like they're just info dumping about the fucking world becoming evil, and it's like epic dramatic narration. Look, he's British. Awesome. He's not actually British, I think.
Even more terrifying than before.
Wow. What a cool story, and the villain is just a magician again, yay! But 5 times now. Fucking awesome. That's awesome game design.
Go.
Like at least in the Origins cutscene, it's like it's all told without any words. Like they speak fucking pig Latin in that game. They show don't tell. Here they tell don't show. It's so stupid. Oh my god, 3D. Wow, this is another thing they were like, this game they were like flexing that they could do 3D in the UbiArt engine, so lots of models in this game aren't flat sprites, they're 3D, like those dragons and the bosses and shit. What kind of deranged convo this Rayman string will bring us? Yeah, we have a tendency for like saying unhinged shit during Rayman, usually during trash. But yeah, I've played this game already on stream when I was like doing the 100% thing on my other save file. But it wasn't actually a series, so now doing a series. Okay, thanks Murphy. Your voice sounds, it doesn't even sound the same as the previous game. But yeah, this is in its structure, it's like a better game than Origins, but I think that the structure and the levels of this game are weaker than Origins in many ways, which is unfortunate. Like, the reason that this game pisses me off so much is that it is an improvement, like a crazy improvement over Origins, but then they like backtracked on that improvement by making it stupid. Oh my god, it's the song you was using, Captain Laserhawk. Remember that show? Wow. I rewatched the first episode of Captain Laserhawk. Well, the first like 10 minutes, the first like 4 minutes of the first episode of Laserhawk with Puku, and it was like, why would you waste your time and like effort on this show? And it's just yeah, he's right, it really does suck. I said that oh cool, here's Murphy. I said that the reason that I enjoyed that show back then was that like I never watched another like shitty cyberpunk show, so like it wasn't too like it wasn't too repetitive of a concept to me yet. Like that show, I really just wanted to like see Rayman in the show, cause like Rayman fans be desperate for any fucking content. But on like a rewatch, it's really like kind of like vapid and stupid. But anyway, this is Murphy. This is actually like the console version of this game that aren't. Why is that so big? The console version of this game that aren't the Wii U. This was originally a Wii U exclusive, so they have this like dumbass little like frog that was like, it was a touch mechanic on the Wii U where you would touch the goals, you would like touch the objects to interact. And you basically, like, if you're playing single player, you had to play a shitty mobile game for a bit of, like, touch the level environment objects and, like, help a little AI player, like, do shit in the level instead of actually, like, platforming and having fun, which is just so annoying. Like, if you're in multiplayer, like, you could be Murphy while your friends play the level, but if you were single player, you had to play solely the Murphy thing and, like, miss out on an entire level of platforming, which at least in this PC part, or like the PS3 part, which was the original way that I played the game, at least in these parts you control Murphy with a press of a button and you can still platform with Rayman. But like, that was the original version of the game. You just had to do it like that, and it's like, it's such an abysmal way to like justify the Wii U gimmick, like the touch gimmick, because you're just forced to not play the game to play a gimmick mobile game for a little bit. It drives me crazy, and I never even played the Wii U version. It just pisses me off so much. And that's why I hold great resentment for like Nintendo consoles that have like a main like console gimmick like the Wii, because they ruin the parts of other games. Like, if this game wasn't originally on the Wii U, it would just be another good Origins-esque platformer, and like it wouldn't have this like weird, like, you know, they couldn't remove the Murphy gimmick from this PC part or the other console part, so they had to like do this weird compromise of, oh, you control Murphy with a button press, but you can also play the game. It's so it just annoys me. It just annoys me a lot because I like this game a lot, and you know, I care. I shouldn't care by all accounts, but you know, it's just can't help it. And yeah, this was like, I remember my cousins like showing me the demo of this game on PS3, and I hadn't even like known what the fuck a Rayman was before that. This was like, for all intents and purposes, this was, you know, my first ever Rayman game, and I kind of backtracked and like played Origins after this, and then, you know, 3 and Knuckles, and I still haven't played Rayman 2. My favorite of the original Rayman trilogy is 3. Which, you know, not a lot of competition with with me having played like Rayman 1 and 3, because, you know, 3 is of course just a more pleasant experience. But yeah, I also never really fully played Rayman 1. I only watched it. I only played Rayman 1 fully through Rayman Redemption, which has a more cohesive what's it called, difficulty curve. Also, I always talk about how in Origins you have the stupid annoying like level result screen. In this game, you can skip the results screen, which is pretty cool. But then they also like took 2 steps back in having the stupid lucky tickets. Because like if you amount like 30 of these, you have to individually keep like pressing the scratch ticket button and like individually scratch every single ticket. And it's like it's again like to justify the stupid Wii U touch gimmick, but it's so annoying. It's mobile game shit. It drives me to drink. It's so bad. Like this game has a very like fun core, but it has all these like fucking mobile game slop gimmicks and like daily challenges, collected like the shitty little like collectible creatures, and like it's so like it has bloat to like an otherwise very good like structure. Like Origins again, it's like a almost perfect game. Like it's just level to level fun, all like no breaks, just no bullshit, just a bunch of like levels for you to play, and like, you know, some boss fights. It's just like good. And then this they had to like fucking slopify Rayman. It's bad. It's Ubisoft. you know that's what it is. It's Ubisoft. You're right, you shouldn't care. You play Sonic Riders, shut up. Never had an issue with Murphy. Thought it was a 9 out of 10. Thought it was oh, you were 9, 10. You didn't know that the bad games existed. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like again a while back I was stipulating this theory that people play this game when it was new and they were like, wow, this kicks ass, because like, you know, it's a cool game, of course, but like they just never replayed the game like all these years after, so they don't remember that the game has all this like mobile slop in it, and they're just like, yeah, Rayman Legends, I remember that from my childhood, it's a great game. And they don't remember all the fucking bullshit that they added to this, and they're like, oh yeah, Rayman Legends is way better than Origins, it's like way more like, it's way more flashy, and it's like, it pisses me off. What game had a fun gimmick implementation? I don't know, No More Heroes? Like with the stupid Wii U, what's it called? Not whack. Well, you also whack off in that game, but it's like, you know, they like the stupid shake gimmick. It's people claim it's used well in No More Heroes 1 and 2. I hate you? No, I don't hate you. It's okay. You hate me though. Have you noticed that? Has anyone noticed this? That Tommy hates me and never like invites me to play Sonic Riders? They also introduced like collecting the thingsies in this game, which is a thing from Rayman 2 and 3. Well, I guess you also collect Electrons in 1. But compared to Origins, this game has like what I like to call LUM inflation, like LUM economy inflation, where like they added all these things for you to find in the level, and they give you LUM. So like, whereas in the par amount of LUMs to collect in Origins was like 300, in this game it's 600, because you just have this like doubled amount of collectibles in the level. And finding the little things in the little like spots of the levels are fun. Like, you know, oh, you go to a little like hidden side path and you find a Tinsy. It's kind of neat, but also it feels like a little unnecessary, specifically when they like put it in the back to Origins sections. Like they retroactively add Tinsies to the Origins levels that are added in this game, and it feels really like it really like displays how sort of trivial it is. It is, you know, just kind of like a random collectible. It's like a Jinjo in Banjo-Kazooie, but I don't know, I think that's like, I think there's such like a beauty in the simplicity of Origins compared to this game. Like Origins does a fuckload more than this game by having less in it. Does that make any sense? And you bet that I will be playing the back to Origins levels in this, because they put it in the fucking game. To 100% this game, you have to replay the Origins levels. And you know, people are like, oh yeah, Rayman Legends has all the levels from Rayman Origins in it, you don't even need to buy Origins. But it's actually not. It's actually that like they just recycled half of Origins in this game in a really lazy way, and they force you to like play both if you want everything. And like, it's not every single level from Origins, and it's also like, it's like levels from Origins like divorced from its like context in like the game's sort of progression. Like it feels wrong to say that Origins has a story, because it really doesn't. It's just like the story of Origins is just like going from level to level and exploring the, you know, the zones. but it's still more than this game where you just like go through like fucking Mario 64 paintings and it doesn't even feel like you're exploring anything. And it's like some of the levels from Origins in this game, like in that way, just like disconnected from anything. It's so like I still have yet to see like a big like the things you don't think about Rayman Legends, and it's like, you know, like a fucking 4-hour video essay, like talking about all these things that I talk about in this game. For the longest time I felt crazy that nobody else realized how like slop this game is. But like in more recent times, I've actually like kind of seen people recognize that Origins is like a more clever and more like well thought out game than this one. If only you could chain a combo. A Pizza Tower-esque combo system in this game wouldn't be too bad. There's one in the oh yeah, this game is also non-linear, which means that the difficulty curve in this game is non-existent and it's all the way just kind of easy. Rayman 3 has a combo meter that you have to like fight against losing it, like, you know, kill enemies to not let the combo run out. It's I don't really like it in that game. I don't think, like, some people are like kind of like really into that combo system in 3, like Gabriel, my friend Gabriel really likes that one. But I never really like got into it. It feels a little bit superfluous. You can just like, it's kind of fun because it's non-intrusive. You can just like kind of think about getting combos if you want, but otherwise it's just like, oh cool, I got some extra points from doing something cool. I never really like intended on 100%ing Rayman 3 because I don't think it's like particularly like fun to do it like ultra sweat mode. Like, I've sweated this game in Origins, but I don't think I ever want to like go for a Rayman 3. Rayman 3 is also like, you know, 3D, so it has like added depth to add difficulty. I'm just stupid. I'm like bad at navigating 3D environments. I'm better at 2D games usually. This game would have been better if you had a combo mode. I mean, the chaining the little lums is kind of like that. You know, it's crazy. The only other game that I can think like doing that thing with like collecting the little collectibles in order is Mighty Bomb Jack, which I don't think anybody would like ever make that connection besides me, because I played Mighty Bomb Jack recently. Pretty funny. How's the audio, by the way? Now that we're like in actual gameplay, how's it sound? Cool fart mushroom. Fucking ripping off what's it called? Isaac. Where the mushrooms fart. Oh, you already wait. Was that? I can't read right now, but it was Dr. Dan. You probably like mentioned the mushroom fart being like ripping off Isaac before me. I should put my glasses on. What am I doing? See, if this game had a combo mode, I couldn't like just stop to smell the roses right now. I would have to like keep going. And, you know, I couldn't just stand still. Hello, Favioli. Wish they returned the time trials for this game. I'm like on the way that this game handles time trials compared to the other. I think I'm like fine with both. In this game, you have specific levels where you like go fast, and the main levels you don't have to go fast. In Rayman Origins, it kind of felt like replaying the same level twice to do a time trial. It was like fun. It was like a clever like way to, you know, add replayability, but it also kind of felt repetitive, like you were just doing the same shit like twice. And honestly, I'm kind of like take it or leave it with that. You know, I'm kind of like fine with either of the ways that they did it. I'm not like I don't miss the Origins version in this. I'm fine that they did it different. I feel like this game probably also has more music variety than Origins, but I don't think I remember the songs from this game quite as fondly, which is odd, because again, I played this one first. I should have the more nostalgia for this one, but I don't. And I mostly remember, like, you know, the music levels are neat. The boss theme for the first era is crazy. For like the dragon boss, it's kind of nuts. We're gonna see that. I haven't again until like, let's see, I have like 3 hours to stream this right now. I can probably like finish the first world, maybe get into the second. I'm not sure. Oh shit, I missed one? Really? Where? I don't care. This is not like an on stream 100%, okay? Because 100% this game, it's really easy, especially compared to what's it called, to Origins. Like Origins is a way harder game, but I'm still not doing it. I'm still not doing it. I already did this like on my own time a while back. I'll probably do it again anyway, because like something to do off the stream. What was I gonna say? Oh, God! Look at that. The worlds are non-linear, and they like unlock them all right away for you. There's like no fucking challenge in any point of this game. It's kind of crazy. Oh yeah, this is one of the. This is really weird. These like fucking rescue missions. These like rescue the Viking OC missions. They're taken from the daily challenges in this game. So they're also like weird recycled slop content. Like this is the daily like dungeon challenge that they have, and there's like the route challenge, the desert challenge, and they just like use all these for like these little asides in the levels, and it feels way more like lazy and tacked on than the Ruby Thief in Origins, where like you do the tricky treasures to get the fucking Land of the Living Dead, and it's also like, it also makes it so half of the skins you unlock in this game are the stupid Vikings that all look the same. It's pretty lame. It's almost as lame as Origins having like all of its skins be Tinsies. It's really stupid and bad. But there's like the the slightest bit more of skin variety in this game. Fuck. Missing the purple lumps in this game gives me like, it like hurts like in an OCD kind of way. It feels really bad. I honestly, in the end of the day, it's probably like less intrusive than the Lump King in Origins. I probably prefer it because you don't have to listen to an annoying little song all the time. But it hurts in a different way. I'm going to exercise my buttocks muscles. Interesting. There's something that I was gonna say that was like also, you know, like diminishing this game. What was it now? I don't know. Wow, girl! This small barbarian princess is a strong, fierce warrior. No one yields an axe quite like her. She can even glide along it. Glide along it. All right. Why did it take so long? Like, you can do that. Pretty cool. This is the only like new playable character type they added to this game, because like they have Rayman, Glowbox, the Tinsy, and then now her. And it's like, again, like every world has two of these. Like it's always like one Barbara and then a dark Barbara. I just call all these Barbaras because if like their species is Barbara, but it's not inaccurate. She's kind of mid. Give me more nymphs. I don't like either. But yeah. I guess by now I should like talk about how all of the level teams in this game are like also taken from Origins. Hi Murphy. See, if this was the fucking Wii U version, I would have to like fucking let go of my humanity and have to play a mobile game. Is that sad? This world, like this like first world is like, you know, it's like castle and also like green. Like we're currently in green zone. You know, the generic first world of game green zone. And they follow like the same level things for that from Origins in this game. Like you go from plant zone to like windpipe and instrument zone in the sky with like the desert of didgeridoos and the frog zone. And then like you have Mexico food world, which is, you know, like the Hell Kitchen in Origins, which is also the ice. And in this game you have like the Mexican Dia de los Muertos kitchen. Then you have water, which, you know, in this game is like the underwater mansion, and in Origins it's just the sea. And then a mountain, which here's the Olympus mountain, and in Origins it's the steampunk and fakir mountain. It's like they couldn't even fucking come up with new level things for this one. That's crazy though. And like lots of the assets in this game are also reused, like the bone rigging for like the flash animation is from Origins. Like a lot of the enemies in this are just like reskinned with like this new gross visual art style they have in this game. Like reskinned enemies from Origins and shit. Like, you know, these guys, these are just the livid stones from Origins, but like different looking. They're pirates now or whatever. And that's another thing I didn't really get into. I don't like the visual style of this game for the characters as much. Like, the environment look of this game is almost the same as in Origins, but in Origins, the characters were like, they were cartoony with thick outlines. And in this game, they have this like weird, like plasticky look to them. Like, they look like oil paintings just as much as the backgrounds look like oil paintings, and they don't like pop out. And I don't like that. I don't really like that over the strong silhouette look of Origins at all. And people are like fucking crazy claiming that this one looks better, frankly, because like it looks the same but the characters look worse. And like, but people say, oh, this one has such crazy lighting, but like the lighting is just like the gross bloom. It doesn't actually like do anything for like the I don't know, the fucking art direction. Hi Ichiro, how's Legends different from Origins? Oh boy, you're in for a treat. I'm talking about the exact question you arrived to ask. Yeah, I mean, I'll be repeating myself a lot throughout these streams, I think. We're still in World 1 and I've already expressed so much rage at this game. Not even like at the game itself. As you can see, I'm having like a blast actually playing this because it's very fun. It's just Origins but controls better. But like, it's actually like the minutia of this game that makes me like pissed. Hello? Oh, good. Very cool. We get it? I'm hetero. Jeez. You like the mountain area in this or the other one? Because my favorite world in this game is also the... what's it fucking called? Olympus Maximus. And my favorite area of Origins is also Mystical Peak and Moody Clouds. Oh, it just looks really cool. I like the I don't really much care about the exterior of the Olympus in this game, but I really like the like hell, the Greek hell zone of it. Is it Greek? Is it Greek or fucking Rome? I always forget. I think it's Greek. Yeah, it's Greek. I really like the hell area of the little stupid fleas. It's quite neat. The flow of this game, like, if you want to like give this game one thing, is that it really did like improve the Origins controls significantly. Like just like hitting enemies from like you can fucking like chain like hitting an enemy and then like turning away immediately in this game, which I don't think you can do in Origins. And like it just feels a lot more smooth in like very subtle ways. Like if you play these two games back to back, you will feel like the leap from one to the other, because it's pretty significant. That's why I want to check out the mod that converts the movement from this to Origins, because the Origins with this game's controls, that's a perfect video game. Spent like 10 minutes on the bonus area. Where is Rayman? He's dead. Died of cancer. That was like why did I say that? That was like fucking old internet parody speak. Sorry, I was watching what God, stop it with that. All right, RLD, yeah, that's me, fellas. That's right, it's me, RLD. I might so I have this game on Ubisoft, on the Ubisoft launcher, because I got it for free. But you know, it's easier to get this game in such a manner where I don't have to get the Ubisoft launcher installed on my computer. You see, it's convenience. I already own it. It's legal. Hello, Lua. What's up? Especially the mid-air kick. Yeah, the mid-air kick in this game, it can like actually like stall you permanently in the air as long as like you're flying or whatever. And you can do like some crazy like air stalling in this game. There's a lot more like tech to this one, is the general like idea. Also, this level environment, this is also from one of the daily challenges, just like reused. Pretty cool. And every world has like these stupid like magician chase levels that feel pretty unnecessary. Like, this game just feels like it reuses itself like a little too much, that I almost wish it just like had like straight platforming without all these little stupid like, oh, now you're chasing the magician, now you're using Murphy, now you're a duck, now you're swimming. Well, swimming was an artist. You get what I mean, right? I wish this was like a more straightforward game. Kill me, fucking decimate me. Oh yeah, they also added this. This is a pretty good feature. Restart from sequence, just puts you back in a checkpoint if you wanna recollect the lumps. Pretty good quality of life there. Rare dub for Rayman Legends. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, this level environment. It's from one of the daily challenges. It's the desert ascent type challenge, and it's so like dumb. It felt like they made all these little like slop asides in the game just so they could like cram them into the like main like set of levels, so that they could like get away with a lot of like reuse and like fucking budget cuts. And apparently this game was like delayed, so like this is the true vision of the developers for this game, which is crazy because this feels more rushed than Origins, which is already an extremely rushed game, like an extremely rushed feeling game. Oops. And that's just so crazy, man. Just so fucking crazy. Rayman Hiddens. What happened? There's a Viking character in Don't Starve. Yeah, Wigfrid. I like her. I like her stupid like brass horn voice. That sounds really loud. I like Don't Starve a lot in sort of a personality and like charm and like visuals, but I actually like barely ever played Don't Starve in my life. Like I have I have like fucking thousands of hours in together, but that's only from like idling for skins. Like I just left the game on to like get the spools to get skins, but that was like completely like stupid because I never actually played the game to like use the skins that I unlocked. So like I just did it for like the sake of doing it because like I knew that like I learned that I could do that. It's very dumb, and but I wish I plan on playing that game more, maybe learning it a bit, perhaps. They added so much to Don't Starve Together, like since the last time that I've like kept up with it, and I've only like watched the little like cartoons that they released since, and there's a lot of shit. It's basically an MMO now. It feels way less like is the audio really good? This is not loud. It feels way more like an MMO than like a survival like crafting game, you know what I mean? Like there's lots more like magic and like you go through the quest line of the fucking the crab, and she gives you the crazy recipe to fight the other crab, and you go into the Shadow Realm and you fight the Minotaur, and it's, you know, it's like a lot more, it's a lot more like epic quest, epic side quest storylines than just, oh, survive the winter, survive the summer, don't die to the weird fucking Cyclops, you know? It was always the vision. It's weird to see, like, it's weird to see Don't Starve have like raid bosses and stuff. Women inflation, depressing. If you look up Rayman Barbara, you will get like 2 pictures of like the normal like in-game model of Barbara. Then you will get a lot of fetish content, because that's just kind of what happens if you look up the like an obscure character from a game. You just get like fetish content. And because this game has like the little like puppet rigs for like the flash animation, you'll just like extract the like sprites from this game and make like inflation edits of these characters. And you learn that from like one Google search of this game. It's pretty crazy. So watching an 8-hour essay about Bomberman. Blame this on me and the Bomberman stream. I've seen that video recommended, but I never actually like watched it because I don't care about Bomberman that much. Get game still alt acquire. Still alt acquire. What that means, Atro? Honestly, at least these like shitty again, like this stupid creature collection, this is like a really lame way to like make you like it's supposed to be like you come back to the game every day and like you get like lumps from them as like a daily reward. But at least like these stupid tickets and stuff, let me read the chat. This is like a streamer function now, because I can like catch up. You have 100 and saw you dying at in 20 days from hounds. Yeah, I never like really got past like winter, like not cheating at Don't Starve, because I'm just not very good at it. And I also just like I just get bored of Don't Starve really quickly, because like it's like an aimless game. There's like no goal besides just like survive. So like I'm like, okay, I survived like 10 days. What do I do now? I don't really have like a desire to, you know, like proceed with like the quest lines in that game. These creatures look like shit. I hate these things. They're like supposed to be like a little collectible and they're like they're like fucking Pokemon, but they look awful. These robots are alright though. They look like the little robots from Rayman Origins, and they're the only ones that look remotely okay, and even then they're kind of gross still. And they would do this again with like the Rayman mobile game, like the Rayman Adventures. I think it has like gross little like ball creatures for you to collect also, and it's really stupid and gross. Also, look at this. Even if I had this game just on the Ubisoft launcher, you know, like obviously the online isn't gonna work here because this is a procured copy of the game, but they shut down these PC servers, so you can't even play the shitty like daily challenges they made for the game. They just like took it down. I think it's already like taken down on like PS3 and like this, because you know it's old, but like this is on Steam. Like this game is on Steam. You can buy it on Steam, and like I'm pretty sure the servers are still taken down. So like even though this game is still like available to the public, they don't even like bother to keep up the servers that like they made to like make this game slop replayable. It's crazy. Hello, Micro Milk. Is Ape Escape done? No. I played the game again. How to Shoot Your Dragon. Good reference, dude. I played the game back to that part where I was in Ape Escape and save stated correctly this time. So next time that I play Ape Escape, I'll be right back where I left with no progress lost. I made sure to like do that before I streamed it again, because I had to redo like 2 levels in that. That is really fucking stupid that happened. The Ape Escape save state incident. That was awful. Played Don't Start together with a friend for a bit. Thought it was fine. Probably not your game. Yeah, it's also really not my kind of game either. Like I don't know. It controls bad. Does that make sense? Like it's like a top-down like a top-down survival game. Like it's, you know, like little Paper Mario-ish shit. But like the controls on it feel weirdly like stiff, because you're supposed to like play it with a mouse and keyboard. Like you can move around with a mouse if you want, or use the like keys, but like dodging enemies, like doing the combat in that game, it feels like shit. I really don't like it. And a pretty like integral part of that game is like fighting and like surviving against weird creatures. So like I really kind of don't gel with it, you know. But yeah, I wish I could be a lot more into Don't Starve, because I really like the music and the characters and the like charm. I love their little voices where like they speak with instruments. It's really like, it's a really charming and novel way to like convey like Animal Crossing speech, basically, or like they have little like flutes and like harmonicas that they talk with. They're like, you know, it's fun. And I like the weird fucking enemy designs in it. Like all of the enemy designs in Don't Starve are like weird mutated animals and like strange like chess pieces and like just a bunch of like odd like mixtures of different beings in like unnatural ways. It's really fun. It really like in the original, like in the original Don't Starve especially, they have the thing where like, you know, Maxwell created all of the world, and like it really feels like he was just like messing around like a mad scientist, like creating whatever the fuck creature he wanted to like see what would stick. So like he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a weird big bird with a big eye. I'm gonna make weird killer dogs. I'm gonna make a weird like cyclops like moose, or like it's pretty neat. Oh my god. Thanks for the $2, Tommy. That's appreciated. I don't think I'm gonna like receive my money this month, but thanks for that. That's peaceful. That's gonna keep me like fed until like I get a job. I get like an internship when I start studying again. I'm rich, that's right. The soundtrack of this game, it feels a little bit more like epic orchestra than I maybe would like, but it does sound very fun. I quite enjoy the soundtrack in this game. It even uses the Desert of Didgeridoo like leitmotif in the Frog world to like really like cement the idea that the worlds are like parallels. Oh shit, this is the fucking Land of the Living Dead. Why is this just in a castle? These are like the tile sets for the Land of the Living Dead challenge that they made for this game also, which is, you know, I say with me again, reuse of assets. Hi Azura, Rain my man. Alright, these will kill Murphy, right. The green ghosts in this game are actually like only a thing in these console versions. Like in the Wii U version, all of those ghosts were like the red ones with the eye, because like you're always supposed to like slap their eyes with Murphy. The green ones are so like you can kill them normally, because you know you don't have Murphy for some of these levels. Like these weird fire ghosts, pretty silly. Look, 3D graphics. I thought that if you didn't donate, I would kill your entire family. I never did such a thing. I'll never do that. The combat isn't satisfying or fun, don't starve. Some people say it's intentional, it benefits the game, but it kind of sucks. I mean, you're kind of supposed to feel like a weak, like, little thing. You're supposed to feel like a weak little, like, human that's, like, not particularly, like, powerful against the creatures. But, yeah, no, it's pretty, like, it's pretty, it's pretty unsatisfying. See that? That's the kind of air cancel you can do in this game to like save yourself. It's pretty good. This part of the level is really weird. Like in this version of the game, though, in the original Wii U version, you control Murphy with like a slingshot, and like you kill these dragons with the slingshot while like protecting Glowbox. But because you control Murphy with a button in this game, they just give you the glove early, and like you just shoot the dragons and they die. So it feels like really like pointless and easy and quick. But hey, at least I get to play the game. There's Don't Starve lore. There's many Don't Starve lore. You can like look up fucking like 5-hour video essays on Don't Starve lore. It's like crazy like shadow people kidnappings, like crazy like entertainment, shadow conspiracies, and like evil actors. It's crazy, frankly. You also have to wait for the thingsies to count up whenever you finish a level, which is kind of vaguely annoying. It's not as bad as the result screen in Origins. Again, the worst thing about all of Origins is just like having to do having to wait for the fucking result screens all the time. Jarek, cool. What is that? All right, the Land Dead. Oh yeah, look at that. You unlock the back to Origins levels from the tickets, and it's like again like half of Origins. You just have to replay it again if you wanna like 100% this game, which is very lazy. It's even more lazy now that I've like found out that the environments were not changed for the back to Origins areas. Like they changed the sprites of the actual enemies, but the actual like levels are not like different. Like they still have the exact same graphics and all the same animations. So like I even sort of like overestimated how much they had to like work on adding the Origins to this. But no, it's a really what's it called? Probably a really like not easy job, but like a somewhat cheap job. Ow. Trying to keep up. Try and keep up, mate. There's the 2D Don't Starve game, which seems really good. The 2D Don't Starve game. Every Don't Starve game is 2D. What are you talking about? Are you talking about the 3D Don't Starve game, which is the Screecher? The Screecher. You know, the weird little Slender type game they made? That has like a mod for the original Don't Starve? Very strange. Oh, cool. I actually don't even have the original Don't Starve on Steam. I only have Together. I'm pretty sure I've already like gifted my my copy of Don't Starve. You know, when you buy Don't Starve Together, you get like a second copy of it to play with a friend. And I'm pretty sure the friend that I gave it to was like the same friend that I gave a bunch of gems in a Battle Block Theater to. And I'm no longer friends with that friend, so oops, I guess I wasted my Don't Starve with someone that I can't play with anymore. Or ever. I never ever played it with him. Stupid. Just never gift anything. Hoard your Steam gifts. Just never share. Hold on to things. Even these little challenges feel like way more like lame than the tricky treasures in Origins. There's like rubber banding on the screen in this, so like it's really lame. You also gotta play the tricky treasures in this game for the back to Origins, but they feel really like babyfied, and you have to collect lumps in them, which is stupid. We'll see that when we get there, but like, what? Collecting lumps is not like the point of the tricky treasure levels in Origins. Like, there's no collectibles in those levels. You're just supposed to like gun it for the exit, for like the end of the level, and like just like survive the platforming onslaught as best as you can. And in this game, in this game, they're like, nah, you also gotta collect 3 tinsies and collect lumps and stupid. Cages also give you 20 lumps there, so I got exactly 300. The Electrum cages in Origins don't actually give you any lump amount. Do I think the music or the tricky treasure chase levels are better? I kind of hate the tricky treasures by the time of the end game of Origins, but the music levels in this game are only cool once. Like the music levels in this game, Goth Girl, the music levels in this game are like, they're a cool spectacle like the first time you play them, and then like any subsequent time you're like, haha, yay, music level, kind of neat, and it's just kind of meh, you know? At least I have YouTube chat as friends. I suppose so. Time for a banger fucking song right after I gamble. Cool, I got a singular fucking Tinsy. That's awesome. That Tinsy was like being held hostage. Like there's like a fucking like a mafia. Like you scratch a ticket to like free a hostage. That's cool. Breathing Fire. Cool level names in this game. Very creative. This is the song that rocks. Like, I really like the set piece of like the barbarian invasion. Like, this reminds me a lot of the start of Castle Crashers, where like this feels like the final act to a different game. Like, it feels like a whole other fucking game with like barbarians and knights happen, and like you're at the end of it on like a crazy like final storming of this like castle. And that's the same with Castle Crashers. The start of Castle Crashers feels like the end of a different like game, and I really like that. Anyway, this thing looks really boring, but this fucking song, man. Listen to this shit. I like the stupid like medieval orchestra here. It's very fun. The bosses in Rayman Origins aren't that strong either, but I feel like the ones in this game, I like them just a little bit less. Like, I feel that they're just a little bit more like, I don't know, like, this by all accounts should be cooler than the shit they have in Origins, where it's just like a big monster. Like, you know, this is a 3D dragon and like a fiery like castle raid. But I don't know, it's kind of you know? Like, look at this thing, this fucking like How to Train Your Dragon reject design. I kind of don't like it. I don't know. Oh shit. There's also a thing where like the music in this game is like dynamic. Like, if you die in this level, you come back to a different part of the song, and like the song is made of a bunch of little stems, which is really, it's really weird that they would like go to such effort. But it does feel quite cinematic. How the fuck is it flying? Look at all the holes in its wings. That's not how flying works, dude. What's it gonna say? Fuck. Uh-oh, I did it wrong. Nice, okay, I'm goated. I'm actually goated. Like, this is like a more like intense first boss than like, you know, the plant from the like the first Rayman Origins boss, but I still this feels like this whole game feels a lot like style over substance, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, this thing is like 3D and it's like going over to the foreground and the background, but like what you're actually doing like has a boss mechanic here. It doesn't feel like as cool as like the visuals that it's trying to like evoke, you know what I mean? Like doing this little dinky like waiting for patterns while this thing like fucking flies around in 3D and shit and the music is all cool. It feels disingenuous, you know? While like the bosses in Origins look and play kind of lame, so they at least feel consistent with themselves, you know what I mean? This is all like pedantic shit that nobody ever thinks about, but I think about it. You have that game, you have Don't Starve Together, we could play that. I don't know if Puku has that. I don't know if he, oh. Cool. I don't know if you would, I don't know if you would be interested in playing it either. You love the noise spit roasting image. Interesting. How is that relevant? Oh yeah, this is pretty epic. This game, like, because this game doesn't have like a linear story, it's like unlinear levels. You're just like, at the end of every world, you send a magician into this little moon, and they just like play a little silly like jig for you. But it's like, okay, it's not like the end of Origins is like particularly like climactic, but this feels like, it really just feels like a level pack. It doesn't feel like you're working towards anything from like beating these levels other than just doing it for fun, you know? Like, yay, we beat the magician, but he wasn't really doing anything much anyway. Like, this doesn't fucking feel like an adventure. It feels like a simulation. Like, yeah, I did it. I beat the random fucking boss at the end of the world and defeated the magician. And once you do all 5 of them, the game just ends, you know? At least in Origins, you blow up the steampunk city and it feels kind of cool. Anyway, music level right after I gamble. Hello, Pelon. I feel like the reason the bosses of this game feel more underwhelming is because it lacks the build-up Origins had. Well, there's like a mild build-up to them, like just like in Origins, you play a little bit of a regular level and then you fight a creature. But in this game, they're like a lot more succinct until you get to the creature. I guess the little like the chase of the plant. Well, I guess the bird doesn't really have any build-up in Origins, but like the chase to the plant is kind of cool. Like the little water chase before the water boss is kind of neat, but also annoying. The dragon boss is like neat, where like you play a little bit of an inside level before you like fight his heart. That one is kind of like creative, but I don't know. These are the music levels. There's like, it's like a not really a point of contention because nobody actually like has any critical thinking of the 2 UbiArt Rayman games. People don't really think about these games very critically, but like the little bit of like criticism that there is between these 2 games is that like these music levels are like a really easy auto runner like reward for beating a world, while in Origins the tricky treasures feel like an actual like challenge that you like work towards to unlock the final hardest level, you know? And again, like these are a neat visual, like with the silly licensed music and all, but it's like it's the kind of thing that's like really cool only once. And for me, who like 100% this game like already like quite a few times, it's like all the magic that these once had is completely gone for me. I'm like a jaded, cynical old woman, and it's just, it's like, it's nothing. It's nothing to me. I look at the screen and my eyes just like glance over, like my eyes are inverted currently, and I'm just like holding forward for like 2 minutes or so, and like pressing the jump button sometimes. And yeah, there's some like argument on game design to be made there. Or like, you know, like making crazy like challenges on your game, or like just a little small like reward level like this. You know what this is comparable to? This is comparable to the Electoon levels in Origins, where like you just like listen to a little funny song and unlock the next world. It's like the same thing here, except you listen to Black Betty. Wow, rock and roll, so epic. Oh man, I forgot about the So Retro levels in this. I played this So Retro world in this on the trash streams just to like show my audience how fucking dog shit it is, the Granny world party in this game. But I will play that again when I get to that in this stream. Well, in these streams. The what level? You don't know. They don't know. You like the Purple Dragons. Yeah, that like Purple Dragon model only appears in that one world. It's kind of weird. Also, we already unlocked the 5 worlds. Cool, isn't it? This game is also like quite a bit shorter than the Origins in original content. Because like Origins is like a longer game in like all the levels it has. This game has these 5 and then, you know, the 5 Origins recycled worlds. So in like actual like original content, this game has very little to offer. But this one, this world, this is the 8-bit remix. I think you were there, Lua, right? The 8-bit remixes of the songs, which, by the way, they call it 8-bit remixes, not chiptune. They call it 8-bit. Like it's just a world of all the music levels, but with like shitty, like dog shit, like Commodore 64 sounding chiptune in them, and it's awful. It's really funny though. It's literally so retro. Don't Starve is 3D, you move in 3 dimensions. That's really like late, like way back in the conversation, but I had to read that out loud on how fucking stupid of a statement that was. It's top down, that's not 3D, you fucking numbnuts. God, you make me laugh sometimes. There's small highlights if you get enough things to unlock them. Must felt like this was sort of DLC for Origins. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like, yeah, it's like a level pack with like no thought or personality of its own. It's just like pretty visuals, like flashy, like set pieces, and you know, platforming. Also, here is the Desert of Didgeridoos motif, and this is the second world. It's like music themed. It has these wind passages, and it's like windpipe instrument themed. So like it's like biting the desert from Origins, which is already biting the music zone from Rayman 1. So like we're like 3 layers deep in like reuse of like themes here. It's kind of crazy. 3D like Isaac. You in fact move downwards, dick. No. Would you consider fucking what's it called? A Link to the Past, a 3D game? You brainlet? You're silly. Let me drink some water. All the ice in my water already melted. I think this game shows its strengths with the treasure chest levels and the music, especially the ice levels chest chase. That's from Origins. The tricky treasures are from Origins. This game has the music levels, and again, the tricky treasures are hard in Origins, mostly because of like the tricky treasures in this game are way easier, but like there's an argument to be made that the tricky treasures in this game are only easier because their controls are better. So you know, there's some other like game design argument to be had there, but like the tricky treasures are like an actual challenge, and this game's original version of that, which are the music levels, are not. They're like a reward. So yeah, this game's like potential shines in just it being like more fun to control, in it just being like a better platformer when it is just like a normal fucking platformer, you know? Like when you're not doing weird stupid gimmick shit. I hate my like least favorite world in this game is probably the Mexico one, just because it like has 2 levels that are wasted on being a duck. Like the 2 duck levels in this game annoy me so much, because like in this version of the game where you don't have the Murphy touch gimmick, it's just like, oh, here are 2 levels where you don't get to play the game with your fun regular moveset. You get to play as like a limited little like fucking stupid duck, and it's just like it's like this game is really good when it's like vanilla like controls and platforming, but it just has so many times when it like desperately does not want to be that. Also, here's the soccer. The soccer is also for like a mini game thing. It's like a multiplayer soccer minigame, and they just like have these little inner spires like save attention parts in the levels where you play soccer. It's strange, but like this game is like, it would be better than Origins only if it like only if it followed on the actual footsteps of Origins, and it was just like a really good like start to finish like platforming levels, like just a cohesive game like that one, you know? Like again, everything in this game is like one step forward, two steps back. Do it, do it, do it. Now you see all of me. Walk into my mystery. I am all of me. You see? Ow. Bring a less gay example than normal people know about? Normal example of what? Of game Link to the Past? Any fucking like 2D top-down game. You wouldn't call that 3D. Fucking any like top-down Zelda game. Minish Cap. Zelda 1. Would you call Zelda 1 3D? You can go down in that game, can't you? Fucking, you're stupid. Mods, kill this guy. These frogs for the longest time like confused me, because they have this like frog race in this game that's not Glowboxes. You know what I mean? Like you have Glowbox, who is a Glowbox, it's just like a frog-like being, and then you have the Toads, which are like these actual like frogs, and it's really weird. Like I was like when I was a kid, I thought like, isn't it like fucked up that you can kill these frogs as they has Glowbox? Aren't they like his people? But no, they're different. Racism is encouraged in this universe, actually. Does Rayman Legends have a story? You play through it and now you could not piece one together. No, it doesn't. It's just like, oh, the nightmares have spread, and then you go through all these levels and like kill things. It's nothing. To be fair, Origin's story is also just like, oh, the living dead have escaped their fucking realm. Go like get electrons, you dickhead. But at least like, whereas Origins doesn't have a story, it has like a level progression that makes you feel like you're like progressing through a real world and like having kind of like, you know, a little adventure. This game, you're just like, oh, here we are back in the fucking hub world. Let me go into the next level, and then you're like back into the action, you know? Remember trying to get under the little hanging vine in the water for 10 minutes? I probably also did that. I have like some memory of doing something like that, thinking that it was a secret. Guys, does this game have secrets? I gotta check every little wall to find a secret. This is the silly frog song. You know, it's crazy. The other day I was on a walk, and it was like rainy, so like there's an area near the place where like me and my aunt like go to jog and shit, and it like, because of the water like flooding up like little grassy patches, it just like made a little swampy area, and a bunch of like frogs are like living there. Well, we're living there. It's probably dry now, but like they're like a bunch of like little tadpoles like singing. You could hear it from afar, like them all going like rah, rah, rah. Like you could hear it from really far away, just like 1,000 of them singing. And it was really like fun to, well, hear. I didn't like, you know, I didn't see any of the frogs. I just like heard them. And I asked, like, I was hearing that and I was like, what is it like bird singing? And my aunt was like, no, that's frogs. I was like, damn. Excuse the fuck out of me. What? These games are a little bit unstable. The UbiArt engine is not particularly conducive to like a non-buggy game. Dr. Demon's timed up for 10 seconds. What he do? Was that an accident, Azura? Why'd you kill him? Damn! Fucked up. Oh shit, look at that. It's the fucking plant. You see that eye plant? That's the same eye plant from Origins, but they completely ruined the design. Like, the weird fucking, like, the white of its eye used to be red in Origins. And like, it looks so like wrong and bad in this one. I was noticing that when I was like replaying Origins again. Like, I don't have to. You know what? Yes, I will. Just keep the music playing. Check this shit out. I did this during like, I did this when I was playing the Origins. I did this when I was playing Legends on Trash. So I will do this now that I'm playing it. That I'm playing Legends. I'll show the Origins one. Check this out. Let me just like download this real quick. I have an extension that makes it so any WebP that I download will be a PNG instead. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. So I have that. That's how it looks in Origins. Like, very, like, again, thick outline. Very, like, weird, like, strongly shaded. Very cool. And then you have that fucking thing. Can you get out of the way, Murphy? Get out of there, you bitch. Get out of there. Get out of there. I'm not, hold up. Let me find another one. Yeah, there it is. Like, look at it. It looks stupid. You see? You see? They ruined it. That one was for funny. Oh, you timed him out again? It's fucking mayhem happening in chat. Let me read what he said. I can't even see the deleted messages. Count your days. That's fucked up. Frog. Weird, like, luchador frog, even though this is not the luchador world. Ow. What? Okay. When they made this, like, this, you know, when they, like, retooled the Murphy gimmick to be, like, controlled with a single button press, they also gave him, like, this weird, like, auto tracking to objects, and it's complete and utter shit. Like, he will sometimes, like, not let go of an object, and you just, like fuck up the Murphy input, which is just terrible. It just feels, like, so bad to have to, like, instead of just playing the level normally, you have to play the level normally, and also, occasionally, fucking press the Murphy button to do, like, a slow, like, platform moving gimmick. It's just so, like, dumb. This stream is gonna, like, rise my blood pressure, I think. It's not gonna be good for me. Happen again. What is up with that? What is up with that? Okay. I was gonna say something. It's completely lost to time. Can you? This is easier. This is slightly easier to do on controller. Why am I playing this on keyboard, you may ask? I don't know. Got kind of used to it. The level you most remember this is the spy one. Forgot the name. The spy world is fine. I don't really like. Again, I already don't like the water stages in Origins. In this game, it's like fine. The mansion, the hidden like spy mansion under the sea is like kind of a neat like theme. It's certainly the most unique like level theme this game has to offer. Like, that's not just, oh, fantasy zone. It's like, you know, it's like, oh, spy zone. It's like a weird like Splinter Cell reference for some reason, and it's like slightly more like imaginative than the rest of the levels in this game. But I don't like that said, I don't really like care for it particularly. Actually, let me look at this weird frog thing, because I never like, oh, it has like war paint. I never like stood still to look at that and what it looked like. Looks bad. I don't really like the enemies in this game. Hold on. The level layouts for Origins have been nerfed in Back to Origins? I don't think so. They just like were given. They were just given like what's it fucking called? They were just given like little spots where thingsies are, and like more, you know, like they were like, they Legends-ified the Origins levels like layouts. They didn't like change them drastically. Look at that. 8 fucking tickets. I guess it's as good a time as ever to catch up with chat, no? Burn the Murphy shit on the other platforms was a certified Wii U moment. Yeah, that's why I hold like a great deal of like grudge against like Nintendo gimmick platformers of like this also happened with like the Blob, where like the parts of the Blob are like scuffed, or at least the Blob 1, like both Steam parts of the blob are scuffed, but the first game, like the way that they like translated the motion gimmicks was to like make it so whenever you had to shake the Wiimote, you just mash the button and like destroy your fucking controller, and it sucks. Fucking stupid. What? What? I don't know what just happened there. Oh yeah, this game also has like a superfluous like leaderboard thing that I completely forgot to mention in my rage. It has the awesomeness meter. The idea is that like the more lums you get, the higher on the world leaderboard you get. And like it comes a point in the game where you can't even like get more points from just playing the regular levels like reliably. So you just have to like grind out the shitty daily challenges, and it's like supposed to like encourage you to like keep playing the game in the most like mobile game like dog shit way ever. And also the Bubble Dreamer yawning there really scared me just now, because I thought there was someone in a call with me even though I like invited no one. That was really scary. Never do that again, Polycus. Never fucking do this again. You are timed out again? No, I can see your messages. I don't even know what happened there. I was too busy like ranting to like pay attention. It was Tommy's doing. That seems about right. Glowbox. Do they look at this shitty little thing? Stupid. They have like descriptions for the skins in this game. Actually, they do too in Origins. You could like talk to the Bubble Dreamer while wearing a skin to like learn who they are. But yeah, that's Glowbox's original color, but it turned blue due to a misadventure involving fruit picking and bees. That's actually referencing the PSP version of Rayman Origins. It has like weird murals with like fake lore in them. Like it has lore for Rayman that like he used to be bald and like little follicle creatures attached to his head, and that's how he like can fly now. And he had like a wife. It's like a weird like wife bed story. And for Glowbox, it's actually like real, where like it's only real for this like OB art continuity. But like he used to be red. He used to be like a monk, like the other monks from Mystical Peak. But like one day he got like stung by like 1,000 blue bees, so he became blue himself. It's really weird and stupid. These games also have this like stupid like they traded the personality of the older Rayman games for this like lol so random type humor and like personality that I really don't like. Like I didn't give it much thought when I first played these games, but like after playing Rayman 3 and like seeing how like genuinely funny that game is and like kind of charming, and like Rayman 2 and shit, these are such like a step down on like all of the characters just being boiled down to being like Crash Bandicoot, and they're all like wacky and they all like scream and they're all super zany and they like have slapstick. And it's like, this is not what Rayman is. Like, even from like Origins, like it's called like Origins. It's not like it takes the Rayman series back to its origins or anything. It's like it completely like denies Rayman of everything that made the series itself to begin with. It just so happens that like Origins was a really good game, so like people just kind of accepted that it was like a stupid like no personality game basically. Really, honestly, if anything, the two UbiArt Rayman games are a very like fascinating case of like rebooting a franchise in just the most bizarre way possible. The timeout corner is there and waiting for anyone I want sent there. Yeah, always beware. I changed like some of the channel like description stuff, and I included like changing the chat rule message that you get when you first chat to like specifically like discourage like children from watching this channel, because I realized that I talk about cum and penis just a little too much, that I don't want kids watching this. Which I know that it's like impossible, because you know I play fucking games for men, children and children alike. But I will try to discourage babies from watching, because you shouldn't be watching. Go away, go like drink a cup of milk. And yeah, that's all. End of thought. Mods playing with an elephant? You remember all of them. So threatening. You're really just like frightening, I think. Oh shit, is that classic song? What is that song called again? It's the one that they use for like the world music level. I don't remember the name. It's like Beethoven or something, probably. Do I look like the type of person who fucking listens to classic music? No, I listen to dubstep and fartcore. Yeah, that's right. I think one of the funniest things that you can like add to a sentence is "that's right." It's just like a vouch of confidence that you like fully endorse what you just said. So like, just say the stupidest fucking thing you've ever said and say "that's right." You would drink a cup of milk. I would too. I've lately like been cutting off on the milk, cause it's probably like not very good for like your health to just be like chugging milk all the time. It's like kind of, you know, it's like we're not even really like supposed to like drink milk as like a species. Like our body is not made for like the kind of milk that we have, you know what I mean? Like as a creature, like as a mammal, you're supposed to drink milk when you're a baby, and that's it. We just like the taste of, you know, like the milk that we like make from cows. But yeah, I've been like cutting down on that, and also cutting down on eating cookie, because I also ate quite a lot of cookie. So, you know, like been exercising, cutting down on like too much cookie and milk and you know, that's good. It's good so I don't die an early death. Die a violent death. It's oh shit. It's I really wish I didn't like wallow in misery for so long and like not just like come out already. You know, like come out as trans, cause I for the first time in like a while I finally actually like kind of care about like my appearance and like myself, and that's good, I think, to like, you know, not like be unhealthy, and it's peaceful, I think. But yeah, it's like the consensus is out. I should have probably like acted upon this quite a while ago, because like I knew that my family would be like fine with it, but I was still like not too much work. It's too much work, and like kind of like I thought that I couldn't do it, but I can probably do it. It's probably fine. Cookie and milking. No, that's different. That's very different. The game soundtrack is fire. Too bad it never got officially released. It didn't. I thought they put the soundtrack on Spotify. I've seen what's it called? I've seen YouTube uploads of this soundtrack. Actually, a while ago, they actually took down all of the Rayman Legends soundtrack from YouTube, and they have like Ubisoft channel like uploads of these songs or something. They had something there, but I don't know. I thought that it was like released officially. Fuck, I'm hungry now, and actually I can make a sandwich after this. What time is it? 5:43. I can finish this world and like probably end the stream. Look, it's the birds that look like shit. Let me check if they changed their animation. No, they didn't. The beak still just turns upside down. Look at that. I often make fun of Origins for like the animation on that bird, where like the spiky fish in Origins, they like smile when they spike you, but these birds, their smile, quote unquote, is just the beak object being turned upside down, and it looks awful, and it's really funny. I like that. Change is evil and scary, and that's the only thing holding you back. Yeah, I also currently can't like act upon it yet. I don't have like money, you know, and I don't have I haven't like went to like check out the healthcare thing for like how the transition like method works in Brazil. Like I've vaguely like procrastinated a bit, but like I've done like very, very shallow research on it, and yeah, I'll have to like check that out, and also, you know, like get new clothes and all that shebang. But for all intents and purposes, there's currently like no progress being like done on that, and but you know, it's fine. That's why I wrote the little message that I did on Twitter. That is like a thing that I would like to read myself, like the reassurance that you don't have to like that I don't know, to be trans you don't have to like act upon it immediately. Like you don't have to like do everything and like already get like a whole new wardrobe and like completely change yourself like immediately, like as like day one after you like accept yourself, because you know these things take time. And yeah, that's kind of the that's the type of shit I'm on, the sort of positive thinking like that, you know. This music is very inspiring to what I'm saying right now. I'm also sorry I'm very not eloquent. Also, I'm playing a video game. Affirmations. You want Maria cookie? Go get it. Was the research that one Google research Puku did? No, you penis. I researched more since. Hello, Fanko. I'm trans. That's awesome. Yeah. I've thought about it for a long time, but I've only like really like let it out like 3 weeks ago. Blech. It was only on Apple Music. So Ubisoft is really just like knee deep on that Ubi Suffy, huh? That was a terrible one. Cause like they have this stupid Rayman game on Apple Arcade, so like is Ubisoft just really like buddies with Apple like that? That's cool. It's sweet and stuff. Altitude quickness. Took you 3 years to act upon it. What did Puku search? He just like for like in 1 minute he like searched like does Brazil have HRT, and like he like gave me an answer, and I was like, oh cool. Cause like I guess I didn't like. What are you doing? I didn't like think to like do that. I'm basically incapable of doing anything myself, and I rely on you to do the job. No. My water is getting hot, and I'm sad now. Oh. Oh no! It's really difficult to like. Do you understand what I'm like having to do here for the? Whoa, my game is lagging. Do you understand what I'm having to do for the Murphy thing here? I have to hold Shift to run, press S to jump, press A to attack, and then W to Murphy. Do you understand how bad this is? Do you understand that mechanical hands are the ruler of everything? Oh, hi magician. Can you shut up, please? Like, leave me alone. Cool. What? Immediate like peaceful music again. Cool. Oh my god, this sucks. Ah, I gotta let go of the shift. This has suddenly become the hardest game I've ever played. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have fan art to show. Oops. I'm sorry, Micro Milk. I forgot to show your fan art at the start of the stream. I'll show it after I beat this level. Okay. Just S. You know, like ASS. Alright, that was not so hard. Come on. Can't be so bad. I deserve this inflation. No. Oh, honestly, I feel like the inflation sprites in this game are somehow like made worse by the new visual style. Like the weird like glossy visual style makes it feel even more Fiat-ish. Oh shit! Can you guys hear that? It's a speaker car. Excuse me? Can you? There we go. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't like this game's visuals. Have I already like reiterated on that I really don't like the way that this game handles specifically like the characters, cause like look at that fucking glow box amidst the weird beanstalk. Like, wouldn't it look a lot better if he like had thick fucking outlines and he looked really like flat shaded? You know, actually, is there any mod that like changes the visuals of this game to look more like Origins? I never looked into that. I know there's some like visual mods for this. There's not many like level packs for like Rayman Legends or Origins modding. and I honestly wish there were. There's like some mod that like converts like the Rayman Adventures levels into this engine, into like legends and stuff, but I wish there was like more. Apparently they were gonna like make the UbiArt engine like open for use at some point, but they just never did, because they're just assholes like that. And now they're never gonna make another Rayman UbiArt game anyway, except like the shitty mobile games, because nobody likes Rayman, I guess. Like Ubisoft only gives a shit about fucking Assassin's Snore and fucking shitty Far Cry. Vilovetre fetish art? No. The inflation is not as bad as it looks. You'll never recover. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need the golden. I'm already golden. Oh, my brain is melting. Slowly but surely. Alright, let me pull this up. Did they use the engine for any other project? No, only for Rayman Origins and Legends. Isn't that cool? Anyway, check this out. This is by Micro Milk from chat. It's pretty silly. They made oh my god, this is big. A pizza tower like Pepino like skin, like a custom like palette that's like my little character, and really silly the way that the skull is drawn here. It's like, can I like show this off? He has like a big like jaw. Like look at the little pattern more like in detail. The way that the skull is drawn, it's like he's like very rotund, and he has like a connected jaw, which is like I've never depicted him like that, but it looked kind of silly. And look at my little character, that little stupid thing. And there's also other one that I found that's it was like in reference to the Ape Escape event when I accidentally loaded a state and like erase my progress, and it's that pose. This is a reference to Pommy from the Amazing Digital Circus. I know that like pose. I've never watched that show because that show is like made for people a little bit younger than me, but it's pretty sweet. It's the little character like suffering, and the save state in the background. Pretty cool, pretty sweet. Thanks, Micro Milk, and yeah. If anyone has like, I don't know like what's the most efficient way for like people to send fan art. I guess like Twitter if you have it, or like just email me. I think I have an email contact on my YouTube, right? You can email me art and stuff, and I'll show it off. I like it. Peaceful. That one less peaceful. Can I make that merch? Yeah, the merch drop is next week, guys. Keep an eye out. I don't need the gold cause I shower in it. Now why would you say that? I like this little stupid song. It's like a little nursery rhyme type beat. Like again, these environments, they look perfectly fine. Like they maintain the exact same sort of like environment design philosophy has origins of like, it kind of looks like an oil painting is how I describe it. But then they went too far by making the characters also look glossy and plasticky and oil painty. And I just don't fuck with it, you know? Is that the flight of the Bumblebee? No, it isn't. It's different. Okay. Is this a real level? What the fuck is this? Isn't this a barber rescue level? Why am I... Where am I? Oh, no, this... No. What? Oh, it is a challenge level. Interesting. This is another daily challenge, like reused level. There's like one of the daily challenges is like the descent into the roots, and yeah, this is what they're reusing here. I think the most fucking egregious one is the one where they just reuse the Land of the Living Dead, because like it feels like kind of over dramatic, but I actually kind of hate that like they took like the hardest level from Origins, which is the Land of the Living Dead, and turned it into just a shitty auto runner daily challenge. Like I hate that. The like the Livid challenge in this is nowhere like, it's like a distant fucking cry from what the Land of the Living Dead was in Origins, and it just, oh man, it just pisses me off. My game is lagging. Why? This is the UbiArt engine is too intense on my computer. But the air cancel is so fucking good, man. Oh look, the music is like, you hear the music chop up there? That's what I mean. Oh god. That's what I mean with the music being like chopped up into like segments. Oh my god, it's getting crusty. Help, help, help. Like the song is like divided into a bunch of like little like, it's almost like it's a bunch of like movements to like, you know, like tie it back to classical music. It's like it's a bunch of like little bits of like of the song, and like they randomly sort of like shuffle between each other. So sometimes you might just like hear the music like gag for a second and like turn to like a different part of it. And I only noticed that one time where like I was fighting the dragon a lot for like a very long time, and I actually like ended up realizing it, that the music was dynamic. I think it's like that in Origins too, but it's not as dynamic. Though that got the Goth one. Aurora Sisters hasted. Okay. Sorry, I got bored of the lore. I'm supposed to collect those, stupid. I should read all of your chat messages as like a text-to-speech voice. I think that'll make it funny, cause like you put so much like emotion into all the things that you type. So saying them monotone is like really cool. It's a piss choke. Yeah, I could glimpse that much. Who did I unlock? Lipsos? What? Oh. Where's Ramus's? That's the only fucking skin that I care about. That's Glombrox. That's fun too. God, why is my game crusty now? Let me like turn this to like high priority. It's already almost 6 p.m. I gotta rush this up. Finish this. There we go. Real time. Little fun fact about me that I mention at every opportunity. Whenever I play a game, if you give me like a skin that's like the main character, but it's like shadow and like he has like evil, dark, glowing eyes, and he's like a shadow version of the main character, I will always pick that one because I'm an edgy bitch. And yeah, I always like in these two UbiArt games, my favorite skins are Glombrox and Remesis, and the zombie things is also pretty fun. Like that's my preferred like skin type for all of the different character archetypes. I don't know what my favorite Barbara is. Probably like whatever's the Goth sister of the default Barbara. Cause they're not even all sisters. It's not like the nymphs in Origins. It's like they're just a bunch of like unrelated like girls who just happen to look exactly like each other. Like only the two ones of each world are like sisters. Like there's the first frog sister, like the little frog warrior, and then there's the Goth frog warrior who's the sister of that one, and you know there's Barbara, and then there's the other Barbara, her sister, and so on and so forth. Isn't this song in the first world? Why is this here in the frog world? Why that is? What that means? Should have switched the styles between the characters and environments? That sounds shit. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Cause like the thing is that the environment being so like flat, and then your character looks really like their silhouette is extremely like prominent. That makes it so it's really easy to like read where you are. Which in this game I've never like felt lost. I've never like felt like I didn't know where I was because of like detail in the environment. Is like fairly okay about that, but it just looks uglier. They downgraded the graphics from the other one. Why would they do that? I suppose art is subjective, except when it comes to me, where all my opinions are objective, because I'm always right. The song is also in the main menu. Yeah, it's the main theme of the game. It's weird. This game has like a fairy tale type theming to it. It feels, I mean, I guess all of Rayman has a kind of a fairy tale type to it, especially Rayman 1 feels very fairy tale. But like think about this game's world. It's like, okay, you have medieval first world, that's pretty fairy tale. It's like dragons and knights. You have this like frog world, it's like, you know, princess and the frog, the troll, and you know, it's like fairy tale, like beanstalk in the clouds type thing. Then you have Mexico. Then you have a kitchen that's Dia de los Muertos in Mexico. On/or in Mexico. And then you have a spy mansion under the sea. That's not very fairy tale now. Very fairy tale like. Now is it? And then you have Olympus, which I guess is kind of fairy tale, it's like mythology. But you catch my meaning on like the slight like sort of inconsistency here. Whimsical, I see. It's just very whimsical, I guess. Isn't Rayman a dead franchise by now? Got killed by rabbits and was never seen again. Yeah, pretty much. Like, not even like exaggerating. Like, people are like, oh, Wario is a dead series. There is no fucking like mascot character that's more dead than Rayman. Except like, there's no like respectable mascot more dead than Rayman. Cause like, you know, like an unrespectable mascot like Bubsy, you would expect it to be like a dead franchise, you know, or like Gex. Like you wouldn't expect Gex to get more, but like Rayman once had his moment to shine, and now he's dead. And like, you know, it's like a real fucking video game franchise. It's like if, you know, it's like if I don't know, Sonic was dead. Rayman was never as big as Sonic. Maybe in like French. The Raybox skin is your main. That one freaks me out because like the lore of the Raybox skin is that like Rayman like has to be cursed by like a witch doctor to like look like Glowbox, but now the curse can't be undone and he's just like stuck in like weird like rashy frog skin. It's scary. Like that visual really grosses me out. They're like Rayman is just like fucking stuck with like gross frog skin. Don't like that. Sonic was never French. Yes. Sonic is Japanese. Quick, how do you say fart in Japanese? Shut up! Put my whole trust into that shut up. Hope you enjoyed. Cause that will hurt later. that is hurting now. Sorry. But you know what I mean, right? Rayman was like popular in France, but like it's like Rayman was probably as popular in France as like Sonic was in the USA. Maybe, probably. I don't know, maybe not. Oh no. Rayman is also just like the most... Oh, cool fucking fire cancel. This is also just like the most, at least in, you know, in the older games, it was very French, especially Rayman 3 because it's weirdly horny. But you know, honestly, I don't know like how I don't know what's the French reception to the UbiArt games, because again they're just kind of like generic platformers with like no much like French personality to them. Guess it has, you know, the nymphs in them. That counts for something. One of the things that I appreciate that they like really leaned into in the it's more so in this one, they like the vocals in these songs that they go like, oh well, you know, like the little like a cappella bits that they have in these. They have that in the Land of the Living Dead theme in Origins, and I really like that. They also use that in the mobile game, the Rayman mini soundtrack a lot, but I haven't like heard much of that soundtrack. What the fuck? My chat just broke. Hello? Oh my god, that's scary. Not enough piss and cigs. Does have farts. Sonic has a rough translate. Sonic had a rough translation into French. Alright, they invaded. Why are you showing me this? Why you bring me there? What the fuck is wrong with you? I need to beat the world. Can't let them know you're a Zuo fan? Zuo from Ghostbusters? What do you mean? Everyone loves Gex, of course. You can also do this a lot more reliably in this game. I say as I fucking failed to do it. This is my favorite move in this game. Many people probably don't even fucking know that you can do that. That like weird little like spin. It doesn't really do anything for you. It doesn't make you faster. It doesn't really do a lot compared to just like sliding normally. But it's really fun to do, and I'm glad that they let you do it. Why was Glowbox shaking his ass? Oh, you know, frog activities. Oh shit, speaking of frog, This is literally just the bird boss from the other game again. Like, talking about this game taking inspiration from Origins. Why does it sound like it says goofball? He's probably saying goofball, in fact. Because it's like a... Wait, why the fuck would he say goofball? I was gonna say, yeah, punching glove, like a ball. But I was actually, I think in my mind, I was thinking of punch ball. Which, by the way, do you know that's a real, like, that's a real mode in, like, Super Mario Bros. Arcade or whatever? Punch ball? And they just, like, stole that for Anton Ball. It's kind of fucked. Right, I missed that Tinsy. Gotta get the Tinsy. Friendship with Villovetre over Gabe is your new friend. I refrained from saying anything, but I thought that was fucking beautiful. Like, the second that you, like, talked about Sonic Riders and I saw Gabriel was like, oh, you like Sonic Riders? I was like, fuck yes, they got common ground. It's Jover. It's like how you and Cactus bonded over fucking Toontown. that was like peaceful to see, like, straight up. I'm gonna make a Zool joke when I talk about dead franchises. I don't know what Zool is. Brand game for choo-choo suckers. Huh. Anyway, Frog. It's this song again. God, maybe this game doesn't have that varied of a soundtrack after all. Anyway, this is a really simple boss, but I kind of like it for being so, like, quick. Like, much like the bird boss in Origins, it just, like, goes by in a fucking, like, blink of an eye. And I appreciate that a lot more than, like, waiting for patterns, frankly. Like, it's just really, really quick. He's naked also. Yeah, look at him. Naked. Is he wearing a sumo thong? Okay. And he's dead. Everyone knows Zool. I shouldn't have to explain Zool. I shouldn't have to explain Loop Hero. Alright, I win. Sonic was never good in French. Sonic was never good, dude. Haven't you heard? Cathartic. They couldn't even fucking bother to make a new villain for this. They just reused the shitty little magician, like, same design and all, and just, like, there's 5 of him now. If they ever made another one of these, I would hope that Mr. Dark would be the villain, because he has an Ubi art design now because of Rayman Mini, and it looks really fucking sick, actually. And I like Mr. Dark, even though he's, you know, really stupid. He was meant to beat Sonic in the Game Wars back in the day. Rayman? I guess so. He was like an attempt at a little mascot character, but Rayman, growing up, was like finding out that people don't really like Rayman. Like, I thought that Rayman was a way more beloved franchise than it actually is. Like, I thought people liked these games and, like, had fondness for them, but nobody likes him. Zool? I gotta fucking look up what Zool is now. Zool. Game. Oh, I've seen this thing. That looks really weird. That looks like a weird, like... That looks like fucking Dynamite Caddy, but has like a Ninja Turtle. Interesting. Is the game good? Is it sweet? That's cool. This is Zool territory, pal. Yeah, we respect Zool in this house. So this game had good ideas, they were just executing the laziest, most generic way possible. Yeah! It's like style over substance. And like, the substance is there, like the substance is really cool. Like, again, the environments look beautiful, it controls fun, it's like, it works, there's like game design in the game, like, you know, there's like, the platforming and the levels feel good to traverse and like do shit. But it's all just so like, flat and sterile, you know? Speaking of flat and sterile, here we are back in a music level. This is Rayman FM, and we have this classical song whose name I forget. I'm pretty sure this is not an original song, is it? Can't be. None of these level songs are original. Like, you have fucking Eye of the Tigers, Black Betty, Glue Glue, well, Hoo Hoo from Kill Bill. It's not actually from Kill Bill. It was actually crazy. When I first watched Kill Bill, I had already played this game many times. So when the Who came on in the second part of Kill Bill, I was like, hey, wait a fucking second, that's Rayman. And that end of story. I can't, especially this level. I can't play this level without thinking about the shitty like retro version of it, cause it gave me a lot of trouble as a kid. The so retro version of it, and I hate it. I hate the so retro world so much. It's like it's even worse because it's like, look at this beautiful pose. Like the fucking retro remixes world. It's like all artificial difficulty. They didn't even actually change the levels. You just have like a filter over your screen to make it harder to see. It sucks. No, Zool isn't good. I think you're just hating. I'll play Buck Bumble and then Zool immediately one after the other, and I'll have a great fucking time with it. It's really niche. Think about Jack and Dexter. Or the weird Skelly. Skelly has like Skeleton, the medieval guy. You know, the game Medieval. Or did you misspell Scaly and you meant like, what's it fucking called? Not Chameleon Twist. What's it called? The GameCube Chameleon game? Like Zap Chameleon, Chameleon, GameCube Chameleon game. Scalar, yeah, that. It's literally just called Scalar. Zapper? No. I am not talking about Zapper One Wicked Cricket. Good try though. When you think of this game, for some reason Sackboy comes to mind. Both are on PS3, and like the game that I played the most, probably my entire life, like in my time playing games, the game that I've spent the most ever time on was probably Little Big Planet 2. Like between just playing it repeatedly and like doing the level creator shit, that was like probably my most played game ever. Because a little stupid baby. It just rocks. But yeah, I had this on PS3. I had Little Big Planet 2, 1, not 3. I had Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. What else? Sonic Adventure fucking 1 and 2, I think. You know, the DX versions. Goat Simulator. that's a good one. I made my dad buy Goat Simulator for me, and he was like, wow, is this really the game? This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Why do you like this? And I was like, what do you mean? Do you not see how cool this is? And years later, I can only imagine like what he felt seeing that game as like an adult. Little Big Planet 2 was your first game. You played it for 10 minutes, huh? That's cool. I played the demo of it a lot, and then like one day I was gifted. It was like gifted to me, and I was like, wow. Cause I already liked Little Big Planet a lot before I even got my PS3 and like was able to play it. Cause it was just really cute and charming and beautiful. Beautiful and cute. Beautiful. I'm doing these final two invaded levels cause OCD, and then it'll be over. They should have a My Chemical Romance for one of these. There's like a weird like Spanish song for the final one. Like Dragon Slayer, there's like a weird like Spanish song. I was listening to Volver Comenzar again from well, not from, but you know, it was using Little Big Planet 1, the Spanish like wedding song. And that song is really good. It's really cool. When I first heard that, when I was like watching Little Big Planet 1, I thought that the Spanish that they were singing was Portuguese, and I was like, damn, what are they saying? Why can't I understand this? Maybe they're just like singing it weird, but no, it was Spanish. Wanted to get Little Big Planet 3, but you couldn't. You're sad ever since. I mostly find that I like didn't have that one because I don't like that one. It feels insincere and lame, and I don't really fuck with it. I played it like in a cousin's house once, like way like like it was maybe like what, like 4 years ago only, and it was like okay. It was no less Little Big Planet than like 2 or 1, but it just didn't feel the same. Just didn't feel right. The characters are like more stupid and lame, and it doesn't feel British, you know? It doesn't feel like it has that slight British wit to it. You know what I mean? Ego. Perhaps a hawk or two? Okay. The eerie loneliness of Zool. The quiet melancholy of Mario's Mystery Me. I'm gonna be the #1 Zool fan in a week tops. Yeah, you think so? Did someone say Dragon's Lair? You mean the game? Puku gifted me that game on Steam and made me play it, and I really, dearly hated it a lot. Like, it was not fun. I despised it. It was funny, but it also like made me like it made my brain boil to a crisp. You don't boil things to a crisp, you fry them. Glowbox? You've caused the Zuo outbreak. Yeah, you sure did. Good job, bud. Your first game was apparently GoldenEye, but you remember playing Sonic Riders first? My first game was Sonic Adventure 1, which explains a lot about my bad taste in games, because the first one that I played was a little bit broken. This Rayman Legends, just another lame pizza tower mod that adds Dragon's Lair. I see. It was indeed not Dragon's Lair, the weird like movie FMV game. That's your goal? A person this stupid. Mods, kill Dr. Dan. Don't time him out. Don't time him out at all. Actually, like, go to his house and kill him. Cosmic. Kid Cosmic? Why am I accessing the slop creature zone? Well, when at Rome, speak Roman. Look at these fucking dog shit designs. That's nothing. These are like NFTs. Fucking look at them. That's not a character design. That's just a little fucking blob with a mouth and eyes. You know, that's it. These are like NFT core. Like, if this game was modern, because like Ubisoft does like shitty NFT stuff now, these would be like little NFTs that like would link to your account and shit. That sucks. People were so like disappointed when they did like Captain Laserhawk NFTs. Like they're like the 15, the 5 Captain Laserhawk fans in the world got like pissed at Ubisoft for doing NFTs of the show. It's really funny. Leave this boy alone. He only speaks his mind. No, don't let him. It's still 618. If I am to like make fun of the Originsified version of these levels, might as well do it in the first stream of this game. So these environments, they're still the exact same as they looked in Origins. So all that they had to do was port this shit over to this game, and like there it is, like the basis for a level. Really lazy reuse for like half of the fucking game. And then like just the objects in the foreground now have this new like overly detailed oil painting style. They like this for the longest time tricked me into thinking that they redid the whole graphics for this whole area, but they didn't. They just like fucked up these little designs and like call it a day. Also, the Cyclops looks terrible here. I really don't like what they did to its eye and stuff. It looks so cute in Origins. And it just makes me sad. Like, the eye is like too bugged out here. And look at that. That plant is from like main game Origins. This plant is from like Legends. This like weird like brown plant. But in Origins, it was like a unique asset that was like an evil blue hand. And for this, they just like reused the one they already had lying around for the main game. So like they didn't even like commit all the way into making like all new assets for the stuff they were porting over from Origins into this like Legends version. do you? It's like it seems like, you know, it seems minor, but like you just keep stacking up all these like lazy design decisions in this game, and it just all of a sudden seems like the most fucking soulless, like boring, like shittily, like corporate made game ever. Like a really good, like passionate platformer hidden under layers and layers of the laziest fucking decision, like lazy cheap tactics you've ever seen in a game. Isn't that fucked up that a game so beloved can be so scummy? But yeah, there's our hero, Rayman Legends. Yip yip hooray. Better than Origins, definitely. Are they rending Ramon's arc? I was so confused when I read Ramon. I forgot about I forgot that Rayman is called that in that show after he becomes a terrorist. That show is silly. That show felt like fan fiction. It felt like a teenager like playing with like their OCs and like just making like edgy plot twists after plot twists. Look at their fucking eyes. They look manic. Like it just felt like every single time they like set up a plot line, they're like, actually we're gonna subvert this, like your expectations on this, and actually this character is actually this character, and this crazy plot twist, and actually it was not what it seemed. But like it just keeps stacking it, like it just keeps stacking twist onto twist, so that like it's not none of them really come as a surprise. It's just like, oh, okay, I could clearly see where you were going with that, but you clearly like wanted to like do a subversion, so you like slightly deviated in a way that it's really obvious what was originally gonna happen, and it's now like different. Good job. It's like, it's really like, I don't feel any desire to rewatch it now that I've already watched it once. And if it ever had a season 2, I probably wouldn't watch it, but I don't think it is having one anyway, because Ubisoft don't care. They just want to make NFTs. But it is kind of crazy. There's like a subsection of like Rayman fans that like really like that show and like draw fan art of it on Twitter. It's pretty silly. This game sure does make me mad. Yeah, and that's because I love it, you see? I don't like food. I love it. I'm that guy. Exactly that guy. Are they gonna leave it midway like all Rayman projects? I would like bet on that. Aren't they like the studio that's like that made they like, you know, like produced Laserhawk? They're doing fucking, what's it called, that stupid Marvel, like the current like Marvel show? Is it Marvel, like the Creature Commandos or whatever with the little weasel? They're doing that. Yeah. They've done that show and the Superman show and no other show ever. They've done nothing else. Look at that. And this, one thing that's like both like a kind of a double-edged sword of this game is that you really don't have to like think about your LUM amount if you're going for like 100%ing stuff. Like in the Origins, there's many times where like you're just barely like off the 300 LUM amount that you need to like get the stuff in a level. In this game, you always overshot it by a lot. Like look at that, I have 628, where like I only need exactly 600, and like the cages also give like 20 LUM, so I'm gonna get even 20 more like right at the end of the level. Like if this was Origins, I would end at like 648, but because this cage is gonna be 20, I'm gonna have 688. You see? That's what I mean by like inflated LUM economy. The brown hand is from Legends. The funny part is they have the blue hand render, they just are goofballs. Really, in the files you can see the blue hand sprite. That's so dumb. And like the plants in the underwater area that are like transparent, they're just like reskinned like the plants from Legends. So stupid. Is the shrimp posture still real? I'm working on it. I'm currently shrimping, however. Anyway, stream's over. I got like a large amount of molding that I needed to get out. Let me just become Glombox and, you know, end. Seriously, for the water levels part? No, that's different. That's a different, like, that's a different evil hand that appears in Origins. It's like the translucent, like, deep sea plants. This once great hero has been possessed by Dark Tones. Dark Tones mentioned doxing the mods after this. Anyway, look, it's evil, like, fucked up, zombie, ghost, glow box. Pretty sweet. Rayman venting session. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, now I have to exercise in a bit. I should have eaten. You gotta like eat like before. You should eat like a while before you gonna walk. I think you guys are too hard on Dr. Dan. He's just a misunderstood little guy, I think. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for whoever participated. Thanks for the chatting, and thanks for whoever watches these stupid streams. And goodbye.